too, and we've got breaking news this morning. Another fire at an East Hartford apartment complex where authorities are already investigating what they're calling a series of arson fires.
News 8's Aaron Cox is live this morning outside of that complex on Ellington Road. What's the situation there like, Aaron?
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm going to get you right to talk to Assistant Fire Chief William Perez from the East Hartford Fire Department joining me now. It looks like the worst is over, but certainly a dramatic scene this morning. Folks jumping out of windows.
That's correct. We got called about 3:53 a.m. and got here a few minutes later. And East Hartford Fire Department, East Hartford Police Department, there were people jumping from the second floor. There's a large amount of fire on the second floor of this structure right behind us, 231. We had at least five people jump that we know of with injuries from severe to minor injuries. We also had people dropping their children out to the firefighters and to the police officers, and we're also pulling them out on ladders. A lot of fire on the second floor. It happened very fast. The building contains approximately 40 units. I'm not positive on that. And very difficult situation.
And I know you've been here many times before. Your job is to get it out. That's your first priority. Talk to us. You've been vigilant, though. The past week, you said you've tried to have a really strong presence here.
Well, we've had some problems already. We've had someone lighting small fires, and that person has not been successful. Again, we don't know if this is arson. Everyone's going to jump to conclusion and say that it is. We could have someone said it was an accident. At this point, we don't know. The investigation hasn't even started, or slowly coming on the way at this point. Just what we've done in the past, the fire marshal has been here. We've also had our guys training, our personnel training here. We've done pre-plans, we've done inspections. We've done quite a bit of stuff to try to prevent something like this from happening. The smoke detectors were functioning, the alarm system is functioning, the exits were okay. But I think what the residents found today was a large body of fire happening real fast in the hallway, and it caught a lot of people off guard and trapped a lot of people.
I know a lot of folks were sleeping. They're, of course, on edge. When you guys hear this address this morning, what goes through your mind, or what does your stomach react?
Well, we got multiple calls. We got call actually from South Windsor and East Hartford, depending on who calls from where on the cell phone. Right away, our personnel call for a second alarm because they know what the situation that's going on here. Plus, just the life safety. The priority is not necessarily to put the fire out. The priority is to save everybody first. Then we put the fire out first. So whatever it takes to save the people, that's always our priority. We can always rebuild the building. So we concentrate on that. So they immediately called for extra personnel. We also called for Hartford Fire and Manchester Fire to come and assist us just because of the amount of work. We probably have 60 firefighters here.
One last thing before I let you get back to work. This time is different. The damage is so severe, folks can't go home.
That's correct. We're trying to push to make the announcement. People that are displaced, we're asking them to go to the North End Senior Center. That's 30 Remington Road. And we won't be letting people come back for quite a long time. So severe damage, damage to the floors, and just a bad situation all in all.
Thanks, Assistant Chief Perez, for your time this morning. As you heard, certainly a dramatic scene when his firefighters arrived. Folks at the windows, some jumping, some literally handing their children out the windows to the firefighters below. We've been told at least 9 residents have been taken to a local hospital. The injuries range from smoke inhalation to at least one person, we believe, who had fractured bones from jumping out of a window. The 3 firefighters were also injured. We're told 2 were battling exhaustion and 1 suffered a severe laceration. We did hear firefighters earlier this morning actually breaking windows to try and get in and put that fire down. Again, you heard the fire chief say their priority this morning was to get the folks out. They're not at this point declaring a cause on this fire, but certainly there is a strange coincidence here, as they were here last week and they were here 5 times before. Of course, we're going to keep on top of this situation and continue to bring you live reports. We're live this morning in East Hartford. I'm Erin Cox, News 8.